What's going on, guys? TC Shadowkill here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the APC Toys Bolt, the AIRFIGHTER, which is their take on the Transformers Prime first edition Voyager class Dreadwing. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here we have Bolt, the AIRFIGHTER. Got a nice representation of him flying there. Nice artwork on the packaging, and you have Bulkhead down here laying down like, don't hurt me, you know. Ages 15 up. Bolt, the AIRFIGHTER. You got a QR code right there for the instructions and stuff right there. Got a nice picture of Dreadwing there. On the back of the box, you do have your same artwork there for Dreadwing and a little bio. What we talk about is Robo Fighter in hidden modes, apparently. You got him in his jet mode there. On the bottom of the box, you have that same nice grinning texture there. And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have Dreadwing, and I love this figure, dude. I love it. It looks amazing. So, we'll get right on to the details. Got a nice gold print, metallic gold there for the cockpit. You do have some little red detail bits here and here. Got nice gold everywhere on the tips of the wings. Got a nice silver line here. There is the top, there is the bottom, and yes, these are just his robot legs there. On the back, you do have your thruster there, and yes, these are his arms and his feet there, but yeah, I think he looks good, man. Alright, so for comparison, here he is with, we'll go ahead and get all the jet formers out of the way. Here he is with my custom painted Starscream Studio Series. So you can see how he stands up there with Starscream. And Starscream is a little bigger than Dreadwing. So there you have that. Here he is with the Voyager class Last Night Megatron. See how that works, and Megatron is bigger than him. This is my custom version. So there you have that. And here he is with the Voyager class Last Night Nitro Zeus, my custom painted. And for some reason this side does not want to stay tabbed in. Anyway. And as you can see, Nitro Zeus is bigger than Dreadwing as well. And there you have that. And two more comparisons. Here he is with the Transformers, the movie Sweep. In case you wanted to know what that looked like. And as you could see, Dreadwing is bigger than Sweep. And here he is with my only other APC Toys figure. The APC Toys Attack Prime, which is their Optimus Prime. And as you can see, Dreadwing is definitely bigger than Optimus. So there you have that. And for the landing gear, they do roll. There's two here on each leg, and there's up here, and they do roll, in case you wanted to do that. You can flip them up, you can flip this down, flip these down, flip these down, And now you can have him soaring through the sky if you wish. So there you have that. And now we will start taking a look at the accessories that he comes with. So we'll put Dreadwing there. Get him in a good shot here. Alright, first accessory. He does come with his cannon, which looks amazing. Got the blue, got the gold, got the red, which does look amazing. The handle is on a hinge, and this handle is on a swivel, so it can rotate all the way around. You can have it in his left or right hand. This is on a hinge as well. This has another feature that I will show in a moment. So there you have that. He does come with his sword, which is just that silver plastic, painted plastic with a black handle and a little bit of silver outlining there. So there you have that. He does come with 2 bombs, which again are just blue, red, and gold. Oh, dropped one. Which is pretty cool. Nope. Can I get it? Thank you. So there you have that. And he does come with the bomb's detonator, which is pretty cool. And you take the golden piece here and flip it up, and just like that, he can hold it, which looks pretty cool. And he does come with 2 alternate heads. He does come with the grinning face, which looks amazing. And it's just a case of unscrewing that screw right there, dropping the ball joint on, screwing it back on, and there you go. You got your head replacement there for Dreadwing, which looks pretty cool. And the light piping is really good on this thing. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but oh well. There is the grinning face, just like that. And he does come with his furious, angry face. R.I.P. Tony Todd, who was the voice actor for Dreadwing and Transformers Prime. But I think that's pretty much it for the jet mode. So let's get down to the transformation. Where do I start here? First thing you want to do is you want to flip up the landing gear, obviously. Just like that. Alright, and now we can actually commence to the regular transformation. You want to flip up these inner panels on the wings, just like so. You want to flip them. Come on. They're a little stiff. Just like so. Flip them up like that. Then you want to come back here to the back. You want to untab this, just like so. There's a 2 tabs here. There is one that'll go under this panel, and then there is one right here that just clips right there. So you just want to bring it out, we'll bring it down and then out, bring it down and then out to make sure everything gets untabbed. Alright, next thing you want to do is you want to take this, you want to come in here, and there is you want to grab the leg, the back of the leg, and then you want to lift it down, or pull it down, just like so. And what happens here is there is a tab, or a post, that will peg into that hole right there. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. Grab the leg, tab it. Come on. Tabs in very securely. Alright. Now, you can untab this section, which is very, very secure. Just like so. Alright. These two posts tab in here and here when you're going into jet mode. And then what you want to do here is you want to bring this whole assembly forward facing you, and then you want to bring this up, and then you want to bring the legs and the crotch plate together just like so. Come on. And then why is the legs being difficult with me today? There we go. You want to make it like that, and then these two posts or pegs or tabs will tab in here and here. So you just want to line that up, give that a nice squeeze, just like so, and there you have his crotch area. And then you want to come here to the little wings on the back. Oh, come on, stay up. What you want to do here is you want to raise them up on the ball joint, and what happens here is there is a peg right here that will go right here. So you just want to take it, tab that in, just like so. Take that, bring that up, tab that in, just like so. Now you can come in here, lift this gold panel, which might take a tool because it is pretty tight, at least on my copy, so I like to just get his sword in there, lift it up, bring the foot down, close it back up. There, you got a leg all done. Second verse same as the first. Bring this in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dreadwing. There we go. Bring that up. Bring this foot down. Close that back up. And there you got his legs all done. And yes, you do have the Gerwalk. Oh, Jesus. Gerwalk mode. Which is something that the original copy also had. Alright, next thing you want to do is you want to go here and untab the arms from this back panel. Just like so. You want to bring them down. These two tabs just tab in, or these two tabs right here and here just tab in here and here, just like that. And then you want to split the arms. There's a tab right here that just goes on the inner arm. And you want to rotate them out, get them out of the way. Now we can start dealing with the front half. You want to untab this here, untab this here, just like so. Then you want to unsplit this whole section here. Then you want to bring the nose cone down, and then you can bring these wing panels out. You want to take them and bring them. Come on. Don't start fighting me now because the camera's on. Alright, you want to untab that one. Untab that. Just like so. Then you want to rock them down. They are on a double joint. So you just want to take them, rock them down. You want to bring this panel down so that you can bring the bigger wings all the way down how they're supposed to be. Then you want to bring this overlapping that, just like so. You want to leave that for right now. Now, what you want to do is you want to, these panels are on a slider, so you want to take them, slide them all the way forward, all the way forward, just like so. Then you can bring this panel down, just like so. And then what you're doing here is you want to bring these panels on the sides. You want to bring them out and forward, out and forward, just like so. Then you want to raise this panel, which has the head attached to it, so you want to raise it, get it out of the way, and what happens here is this will go through this area, so you just want to feed that through, just like so. That way, come on. Why is it not wanting to do? Why are you not working with me, Dreadwing? Why are you not working with me? Bring them out. Bring them out. And then you want to let me see. Forgot how. Yes, that goes down. That goes. This should go down. Yes. Then all of this should collapse. Yes, there we go. Now, once you do that, going to feed all of this into the back, just like so. Come on. Don't start being complicated now. I just figured you out. This is supposed to go through the back, because that's the back panel where you tab in the weapon. Oh, no. Yeah, there's another hinge here. I forgot about that. So, there's a hinge here, and there's a hinge here. So you want to raise this hinge up, collapse that in to where the back come on. Don't start being complicated on me now just because the camera's on, which happens every time. There we go. Alright, now we raise this back, just like so. Get that to feed through that gap right there. Now, once you do that, these two tabs here will tab into the top of the nose cone area, just like so, securing the waist and place. Then you can come to the back, bring up these wings, bring them up however you wish, and bring this against the back, just like so. And there you got his wings played out. Now you can bring out the arms under the shoulder pads, just like so. Rotate them so that the elbows are oriented properly. Open this panel. Then you can flip out his hand, which takes a tool, because they are in there pretty tight, even though they're on a ball joint. And there you go. There you got an arm all done. Second verse same as the first. We'll go ahead and open up the hand here. Bring his hand out. Okay, looks like I need a tool again. It's just very, very secure. Very secure. Bring that out. Close that up. Bring his arm down. Or up. Shoulder pad pad down over the arm, just like so. And then you can collapse this against the upper body section. And, ladies and gentlemen, there you have Dreadwing in his robot mode. And I absolutely love this figure. I think he looks amazing. Looks like he just leaped off of the show. And I absolutely love it, man. He looks literally spot on to the show. And let's get close here up on the details. You do have a serious face here for Dreadwing. I got a nice gold and a nice black for the forehead, and the nice red there for the eyes, even though I do have a little paint mishap there on that eye. It's just, and obviously there's no Decepticon symbol because obviously reasons, it's a third-party figure. So if you have any Decepticon symbols from any of your third-party figures, you could plop them on there, make him look good. I mean, not that he needs it, to be honest. I mean, he looks really good. I mean, it's obviously, you can tell who it is if you've seen the show. So there you have that. And he looks amazing, dude. For articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint. You can look all 360. You can look up that far. You can look down that far. And like I said, if you want to use one of the alternate heads, you can unscrew that, plop that on his new head on there, which just, oh, dropped. You just take it, bait. Can I hold his head, please? Jeez. You just take it, put it on there, and that's what he would look like, basically, with the smiling face, or the grinning face, and then you got him with the angry face. I mean, it's Dreadwing, you know what he would look like. But for articulation wise, for more, there, this shoulder pad is on a ball joint, so it can move up and down, forward and back. Shoulders are on a ball joint. They can go forward about that far. They can go back or forward about that far. Backward about that far. Outward, you can do a full arm outward. You do have a bicep rotation there. You do have a nice 90 degree there at the elbow. You do have a wrist, a nice tight wrist swivel there, and his fingers can open and close. Nothing at the waist due to how he transforms. Legs can go forward that far. They can go backward that far. They can go outward that far. You do have a thigh rotation. You do have a nice 90 there at the knee. Nothing at the knee regarding ankle rotation, or not ankle rotation, knee rotation. You do have a nice up and down at the toe, and no ankle tilt or anything. So yeah, articulation is kind of limited, but for the most part, man, I think he looks amazing. The transformation is intuitive. It takes nostalgia from the old first edition version, which I sadly do not own. If I did, that would definitely be one of the comparisons. I can't wait for APC Toys' future upcoming release for Skyquake. I do plan on getting that as well, which is basically just the exact same mold, model, and hopefully transformation. It's just the only thing is that he's green and red, and he's the twin of Skyquake. I am looking forward to, he's the twin of Dreadwing. He's Skyquake. I do look forward to Skyquake's minigun. I really look forward to that. But as for the other thing you can do with this, you can remove the blade from the cannon. You can pull this handle out, then you can pull this, hinge this down, hinge this up, and you can slide. There's a groove that it just slides into, just like so. And you have hit another sword if you wanted to recreate that thing that the original figure did, where you could take apart the sword. I mean, if you got the Dr. Wu and stuff, third-party weapons for the Dreadwing and Skyquake, you can do the same thing with this. But I prefer it on Dreadwing as the cannon. Like, how can you not prefer the cannon? Like, that's its original purpose, you know? That's what it's always going to be for me, the cannon. If it's not Dreadwing if you don't have his cannon, you know. I might just glue that blade in place. And he can hold it. He can hold his cannon as he should. It's Dreadwing. He should hold his cannon. You wrap the fingers around it, just like so. And then you want to bring that in. Bring that in. Then you want to bring the hand out, just like so. Make sure everything is lined up, and then you just slide that into his hand, just like so. Wrap his fingers around it. Get him up in a good cannon pose here. And there you have Dreadwing wielding his cannon as he should, because he's Dreadwing and he's awesome. There you have that. And I think that looks amazing. He can hold his sword as well. Just remove that. Remove that. Set Dreadwing off to the side here. He can hold the sword as well. If you want him to hold this sword, he can. All you gotta do is just put everything back to how it was, take it, and give it to him. Just like so. So you can have him holding this sword, or you can have him holding the straight blade sword, which I prefer. So there you have that. He does, for storage, you can plug, there's a peg or a post on either weapon here. Take it, plug that into his back, which is a very secure peg there. And there you have him wielding his sword on his back. You can plug, let me get the cannon fixed up again. Get that back to where it was. Just like so. Get this back to where it was. Just like so. I might glue that. Yeah, I might just glue that in place. You can put the cannon on the back too, if you want that. Storage. There you have that. And you can plug his bombs into his hand if you want that look, or you can put them up here on his wing if you want that. He can hold the detonator as well, as I mentioned earlier. Let me open that up. He can hold it, and he does hold everything very securely. So Yeah, that thing ain't going anywhere. So let's get him all straightened up and ready for another size comparison. And for comparison, here he is with the APC Toys Optimus Attack Prime. So you can see how that is. And he's just a hair taller at the head than Optimus. So there you have that. Here he is with the 86 movie sweep. And if you wanted to see how that looks, and yes, he is taller than Sweep. So there you have that. Here he is with the Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Megatron, my custom. And he is taller than Megatron. So there you have that. Here he is with my Studio Series custom Starscream. And as you can see, Starscream is bigger than Dreadwing. So there you have that. And here he is with the Transformers The Last Night Voyager Nitro Zeus, my custom. And you can see how that scales up pretty good. Yeah, Dreadwing is taller than Nitro Zeus. And there you have that. But yes, that is going to have to wrap up this review for APC Toys Dreadwing. I got mine off of eBay. I will put a link in the description whenever I finish up this video. For my final thoughts, I love this figure. I am so happy that I got to get at least a copy of mine. That way I can finally say, hey, I have a Dreadwing figure, you know. I love Transformers Prime. I grew up with it. And not just that, I grew up with Transformers in general, and I've always loved Dreadwing. Dreadwing was my favorite Seeker in Transformers Prime, apart from Skyquake. So whenever Skyquake gets made and released, I will definitely be taking a look at him. So there you have the APC Toys Bolt the AIRFIGHTER, which is their take on the Transformers Prime Dreadwing. And if you guys like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. I will definitely be doing more Transformers reviews. APC Toys, keep making them, man. Keep making them. I want to see a full cast. I'm thinking about getting either Bulkhead, Megatron, or Soundwave or Cliff Jumper next. But I do want them to keep going. Make Skyquake, make Shockwave. That would be nice. Make Smokescreen, Ratchet, Bumblebee. They already made Wheeljack and Bulkhead and RC and Cliff Jumper. I need me a Ratchet, I need me a Smokescreen, and I need me a Ultra Magnus is what I need to. Make Knockout, that would be awesome. Do a Insecticon, that would be cool. But my most anticipated version of APC Toys' Transformers Prime figures is either going to be Skyquake, Shockwave, or Predaking. If they make a Predaking, dude, oh, I will give every ounce of my money. Just I'll keep buying them, man. If they keep making them, I'll keep buying them. So there is the APC Toys Bolt the AIRFIGHTER Dreadwing. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment, subscribe for more, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what you disliked about it, what you feel like they could have improved. The articulation's good, the joints are good, nice and tight, everything tabs in correctly, everything holds, and I love it. I love this figure. And that's my final thoughts. So, take care.